Keisha's Corner. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Keisha's Corner, and today's video will be all about chakra balancing, yoga, and the stones that I've gotten. And I am making this video because I ain't a witch, bitch. Like, that's what I'm gonna call it, because when I start telling people that I've gotten into balancing my chakras and getting some stones to balance my chakras, people are like, that's devil worshiping, that's, not of God, that's what witches do. But I ain't no witch, bitch. Okay? Now, let me just say, being raised Christian, which I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, but in my mind, it was embedded that doing stuff like this was devil worshiping. Like, there's no way around it. That's basically what I thought. But the more I studied, the more I was like, God put these things in the earth for us to use. What is the difference between using different foods to eat that they say balance your moods, or eating, teas that help with migraines, or it's the same thing, just in a different context. And there are a lot of places in the Bible, I won't get into it specifically, that talk about using things in the earth to benefit you here while you're on earth. Said all that to say, when I first started studying it and thinking about it, I didn't really say anything. I didn't say much to my friends or anything, because you just don't know what people are going to think. And I ain't got time to be debating with y'all. Like, I'm going to do what works for me. And I don't mind trying new things to see what's going to work for me. So if you follow me, you already know that I practice yoga. I started practicing yoga, probably like 6 or 7 years ago, actually. It's been a while when I started. When I go to the yoga classes where I go, there are no people that look like me, meaning that there are not very many black people and there are not very many fat people. Fat and black, that's who I am. If you go to yoga, you know that they use this terminology. And back then, I had no idea what they were talking about. I was just going because I like to stretch. I've always been flexible. I was like, I'm flexible. I need to stretch my body. Let me try yoga. Went, fell in love with it, been going years and years and years. The intent was just to stretch. That's it. Let me get out of here, stretch. Go by, they use this terminology. No idea what they're talking about. So, later on, years later, probably like a little over a year now, one of my favorite podcasts is Therapy for Black Girls. They had an episode that talked about chakras. Blew my mind. I've probably listened to that episode 6 times. So one of the books that they recommended was this book here. So I went on Amazon, purchased the book, read it. I was like, oh, they have yoga positions in here. Yoga positions that help balance your chakras. Aha moment. They have essential oils in here. I use a diffuser with essential oils all the time. Aha moment. And then they talked a little bit about meditation, which I wasn't into, and some behavior changes. It talks about food and diet, and also crystals. Okay, let me see what they're talking about with these crystals and how I can line up the yoga positions that I do, the essential oils, the crystals, and behavior changes, and maybe add in some meditation. So I started looking into the crystals, doing some research online, following different pages on Instagram, and learning. Found out where I could purchase them from. There's a lot of black-owned places here in Cincinnati, Ohio, that sell stones. There's also a big stone store up by Miami University. So I did my research, and then I was online and I found this book. This right here is my favorite book to look at. I think it's very simplified. It goes by chakra, like it's organized by chakra, so it's just easier for me to follow through with this. Fast forward, let's get to the fun part: what crystals I have and what they are used for. Excuse us, bananas. This is my work area. Thank you. She's pissed or whatever. So what? On to the fun stuff. There are 7 chakras. The first is the root. The root is at the base of the spine, and it is responsible for like survival. So feeling like you're secure, having enough food, having enough money, a place to stay. That's what the root is responsible for. I am not gonna get in depth here. I'm just gonna go through what it's for and the stones that I have for it. Like I said, this book that I have is really amazing. If you didn't catch the name, it's called Chakra Balance, and the author is April Fender, I believe is her name. And let me get my stones in order so I can show you which ones I got for root balancing. This book also has a lot of great affirmations for each chakra. Some of the ones for the root are: I am safe, I trust, I love my body, I will nurture my body, I am present here and now, I am connected, my home is safe and secure, and I am financially secure. That's just a few of them. These affirmations, the ones that I feel touch me, I write down on a post-it and I stick them up on the wall in my room. Right now, during quarantine, we've been doing a lot of Zooming. People have asked me a million times on the Zoom, like, what are those post-its on your wall? There are literally like 50 or 60 of them. They're all affirmations that I read when I'm going through something, or I feel down, or if I just need a little bit of encouragement and need to encourage myself, I go there and I read those. Something that helps me, recommend that you do it if you think it's going to help you. This here is my red garnet. It is the stone of stability. It helps you encourage a healthy sexuality, relationships, warmth, devotion, understanding, and fills you up with peace and love. Red garnet. Let me tell you right now, I'm going to butcher these names. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is a red garnet. Next up is the sacral chakra, which is 2 inches below the navel. And this one here is responsible for sensitivity, sexuality, expressing need, letting go, emotional balance, creativity, and reproduction. The stone that I have to support the sacral chakra is the red jasper. This is my red jasper. Red jasper is a deep red stone, as you can see here, and it helps with smoothing emotional ties, patience, and endurance. So this here, it can help with the sacral or the root chakra. Some of them are interchangeable. The sacral chakra is also supported by the cornelian stone, which is a stone of passion. I just dropped it all over the ground. It ignites passion, plays, reconnects with your sexuality. So it's a really good stone if you're having relationship issues, or if you don't have a relationship and you're looking for a partner. That can also help you in healing damaged relationships with yourself, and also is nurturing for the room and reproduction. Next up is the solar plexus chakra, which is located at the curve of the rib cage in the center of the belly. So it's kind of like right under your breast if you're a woman, or chest if you're a man. And the stones that I have for this is I think it's called citrine. I have an orange citrine, which is a stone of manifestation. I had one of these earlier and I lost it. And my friend told me yesterday, my sister friend, she was like, stones will leave you when they are done, or you can't use the energy anymore. So it was just something to think about. I never thought about it that way. I'm pretty sure it popped out of my bra because I usually wear them in my bra so that I could carry the energy around with me. But I lost it and I purchased another one because this is my favorite one. And up next is the heart chakra. So the heart chakra, of course, is where your heart is. Duh. And it is the stone that talks about love, compassion, acceptance, patience, forgiveness, openness, gratitude, balance, sharing, and coping skills. This is a big one for a lot of people. The stone that I have to support this is rose quartz. This is the original rose quartz that I got. It's nice and smooth. I like to wear this one in my bra as well, but I also have this bigger stone that is a more raw form. It's not smoothed or mechanically maneuvered. It's a beautiful stone. If you can't see, it's got like pink in it. It's very beautiful. This stone actually is the stone of universal love. It is amazing self-care stones. And up next is the throat chakra. I don't even know why I did that. Don't even ask me. Anyway, throat chakra found right here in your throat where your neck is, and it is responsible for communication, creativity, speech expression, feeling understood, and speaking your highest truth. The stone that I have to support that is the chrysocolla. I love saying that. Once I found out how to say chrysocolla, I was like, yes, chrysocolla, everything. Chrysocolla is a very beautiful stone. It's turquoise, like the things on my porch are turquoise. Chrysocolla is the stone of communication. So this stone is for people who are in weary and quiet. It's powerful to conduct healing of the throat, calming of nerves, easing of communication, and it helps others who are meant to speak. Like me, I'm just a natural born speaker. And it helps it helps you to be more in the moment and speaking your truth. This here is another one of my favorites. I just got this actually like 2 weeks ago. It's chrysocolla. And the next chakra is the third eyelid, which is right here in between your eyes. And this chakra is part of imagination, intuition, understanding, and knowing. The stone that I have to support this is the howlite, which is this one here. It is white. It has some cracks of gray in it. Very beautiful stone. It is the stone of remembrance. Highlight is good and provides a connection to the mind and memory. It helps you in a state so that you can remember things, and it's due to calming the mind. It's a good choice for those with insomnia or stress. And now that I just saw insomnia, I think I'm gonna buy one of these for one of my friends. We just had to talk today about some of her sleeping issues. Look at that. It be coming like, aha. And the last of the 7 major chakras is the crown chakra, which is here on the crown of your head. It is for enlightenment, wisdom, inspiration, and awareness. And the stone that I have for this is clear quartz, which is the stone of divine connection. This is my clear quartz here. This is the biggest stone that I have and the most expensive stone. These stones are not that expensive. I think I paid like $10 for this one, but the rest of them were like
$10?
$2, $3. So they're not very expensive. My stone collection probably cost me about $30 tops. I'm trying to get back to the clear quartz page, tell you what that's about. It's about spiritual, mental, and emotional and physical protection. It has no color. And then some of the affirmations for that stone is: I am creative and imaginative. I trust my highest level of consciousness. I'm an intuitive. I can't even say that right. Intuitive. I trust the guidance I get through all my gifts. That is really big to me. I like that one there. And I easily hear the voice of my soul, which I would just change that around to say I easily hear the voice of God, which is the whole purpose of all of this. For me. Your purpose may be different.
For who?
That's the purpose. For me. I also have Amethyst, which is a song of
As you can see, I don't even know why I have this. Why do I have it? I don't know.
I did not purchase this stone. This stone came in a kit that my friend bought me for my birthday, but it is used to help dispel negativity and is well known to be used in people's homes as well as around the office. So I'll probably take this one to work with me when I go back. And now that I am done going through each individual stone, I just want to tell you that I have this amazing shell that my friend bought me as a part of a kit. It is so beautiful. This is what I keep my stones in. So when I'm not using them, some people say you're not supposed to put them together. Yeah, yada yada. I don't listen. But I keep mine in this beautiful shell that she gave me, or they're in the windowsill, because you have to sometimes recharge your stones, which means that you need to put them out in nature. When I went camping, I laid my stones out in the grass overnight. When there's a full moon, you put them out so they can charge up the energy. Sometimes I sit them in the windowsill. I like to have mine outside. They are natural rocks, so why would they not need to be in nature? So I take them out and put them in the grass, put them in the moon, and you can also smudge them with sage. That's another way to do it, and I do that sometimes as well. This here is how you burn the bundles of sage to smudge. You smudge your stones to cleanse them. After a while, you want to emit the energy that are in those stones and smudge it away with the sage, or you can energize them out in the moonlight at night as well. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to share some of the pictures of me smudging and the video of me smudging, and I think that's pretty much it. The burning of sage, some people do that as well to clean out the air in their home. Is kind of, to me, like throwing holy oil on your door or whatever to disperse all bad energy, bad spirits, whatever you call it. For you, sage is the same thing. You just burn it, go through your house. I pray if I do it, asking God, for protection. My home is my peace and serenity. I say that all the time. I have it written up on a board in my home for everyone to see. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for joining me and me being authentically open and unapologetically myself. Again, this is Keisha's Corner. Join me next time.
I ain't no witch bitch, okay?